Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Joker scene. This is the deleted scene from The Batman. Now, I got sent this so many times yesterday. Thank you so much for sending it my way. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, Wi-Fi was a little bit of a problem. I was supposed to be on a stream with the Critical Drinker yesterday evening, but, you know, hey, we can send pictures from Mars, but I can't get decent Wi-Fi. Work that one out. So, like I said, the point of that is saying I got sent this and I was going to do it, but I experienced some issues. I'm back online now, so we're going to watch it together. And I thought what we would do is watch it, and then I want to sort of just break it down, I guess, discuss what I like and dislike about it from a technical perspective, and see whether, you know, Barry Keoghan's Joker is good or not, I guess, in my view. Just want to have a look, and see what we think. So we'll minimise my big dumb face. I hope you're all well. If you are, hit that thumbs up button. Please do hit subscribe and turn the bell notifications on. But let's take a look. Arkham State, nice. We know that anyway.
Present. Almost our anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
First anniversary games, paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I get off in this stuff?
Get off
Don't
on this
you?
stuff.
You have pictures.
Very sinister. Tension's great. Applause. Very closed captions.
It's violence. It's so baroque.
Baroque.
Oh, he likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life. I know who he is.
Oh. Who is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. Yeah. He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him.
Wronged him.
Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more
I'm
fun.
not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, are you afraid he makes you look soft?
You're wasting my time.
I'll tell you what I really think. I think you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
Wow. Very well shot. Okay, so obviously I try to keep quiet just to absorb it together. I know a lot of you guys have already watched it, but the closed captions were terrible, by the way. What's my overall thoughts and opinions? From a technical perspective, it's actually really well done. So, you know, it's this encoding software dims the light a little bit when it comes to you know, recording stuff like this, but this is well shot. I think, unfortunately, this would have been in terms of the layout of how it would have gone. I don't know whether I would have liked this that much. And what I mean by that is this shot here, how this is shot here, you know, him there, and then they don't show much of him, right? But later in the film, we see the same shooting style for the prisoners of Arkham, for the Riddler. And I think that would have been a bit too repetitive, but then also a bit frustrating, because we wouldn't have actually seen the Joker's face properly, but we would have seen the Riddler's. So, first things first, I think that repetition isn't good, but this is still really well shot. And what I mean, you know, they don't reveal the face straight away. They do keep it hidden. They show just enough of the back of his hair, you know, of his whole head to sort of be like, what the hell is going on with this guy? And there has been a level of backlash about this Joker. There's been articles going, oh, you know, Matt Reeves, the Batman's Joker, risks, you know, perpetuating negative stereotypes because he's got scars on his face. And this seems to be a thing which pops up all the time when there's scarred villains. It's like, just grow a spine, guys. Like, everyone's got scars. Like, I've got scars. Yeah, maybe they're not on my face. Like, I've got a lot of scars on my body. It's not, you know, it doesn't automatically turn you into a villain. No one's saying he became a villain because of his scars, right? That's not what the Joker is. But I think that they've done a really good job of distancing this Joker, but making him familiar. And it's almost... I think there was a storyline when the Joker lost his face in DC Comics. This reminds me a little bit of that. The hair, no, not so much. The hair is like way out there, but I quite like it. It's unique, to say the very least. But the face and how his skin is so... it's like, oh, I don't know, like pitted, loads of keloid tissue all over the place. But it extends to his hand. It's a very unique look. And I think they've done really well with that. The voice is interesting. But you can see this. This is what I mean. Like, this is shot for shot how we see the Batman approach the Riddler. You've seen it in the trailer. It's how he approaches the Riddler. But then we see the Riddler's face. We don't see the Joker's face until the very end. I get why they're doing it. But like I said, I think it would have been a bit repetitive in that vein. But I like this because this would have been our first introduction to Arkham at this point. And you see, he just sort of walks over and he goes, yeah, cool, Arkham. You can sit there, Arkham State. And I think that's good. Arkham State Hospital. The way the lighting just bounces off at the right point in time, very, very well shot. You know instantly that you're dealing with Arkham Asylum. And you're dealing with something, well, obviously when he then starts to talk, it pieces the puzzle together. You're like, right, okay, yeah, I know who this is. I like this. Present. It's our anniversary, isn't it? Paper. Do you think I'm so cheap? I quite like that interaction. I think that's really... Yeah. It shows that chilling relationship that the Joker believes he has with the Batman, which he does. You know, they're sort of two sides of the same coin. And I think that's really, really good. That just enough to go, yeah, we're dealing with the Joker here. Hair, I'm still pretty unconvinced on the hair. Also, a lot of people seem to think Barry Keoghan's like Asian. He's Irish. I know that sounds really obvious, but a lot of people think he's Asian. He's Irish. Just throwing that out there.
Almost your anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
I don't know what that line is.
I want your perspective.
I don't know what he says. I can't make it out. I want you to inspect it? I don't know.
First anniversary.
Hands are really interesting. Very interesting design choice. But you can see it now, like how Matt Reeves was building his universe of these villains in a more realistic manner. This, Batverse. I think it works. I think it does work. And well shot as well, how you just see a bit of the face out of focus, and then you see the hands in focus. It makes you think, well, what's his face going to look like then? And that slow teasing down the line, really, really nice.
Paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
What makes you think I come so cheap? Very, very, very sort of sneering that the Joker does. I like it.
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I could offer this stuff?
What makes you think I'd come so cheap? I thought you'd be curious. You think I'd get off on this stuff? And he says, don't you? He goes, do you have pictures? And that's how that sort of crosses over. I thought that was quite funny.
Don't you?
You have pictures. It's violence. It's so baroque.
There's a lot to say for that line. He says, this violence is so baroque. It's, there's a certain display of intellect there that the Joker needs to have to be the menace that he is in Gotham City. And I think that they've done that really well. Just that simple line, right? That's a word which most, like a lot of people, it's not in everyday vocabularies. And I like that. It's good.
Oh, he likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's almost like he's been picking at his, like, the blood. It's like he's picking at himself.
Like he's been planning this his whole life. I know who he is.
Oh.
Nobody.
Who is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. Yeah. He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you too. Maybe you're the main course.
Maybe you're the main cause. Which actually almost hints at the Joker knowing that Batman's Bruce Wayne. To a certain degree.
Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more
I'm
fun.
not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers.
I do like it. I think they've done really. His mannerisms are good. I really like the mannerisms.
So he's even more righteous. Oh, are you afraid he makes you look soft?
You're wasting my time.
Okay. I'll tell you what I really think.
Like it. This is good. It almost gives me Jack Nicholson vibes. Yeah.
I think
And Heath Ledger vibes. It's almost an amalgamation of them all.
you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you.
And they've done well with that. Again, the framing's really good. They've done well on framing just the face, the eyes, etc. Just teasing, because obviously people want to see the mouth. We've seen it. They've shown it out of focus. We know it's there, and people want to see it.
I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think that
Again, they've just, really smartly
he
done.
deserved it.
Interesting. It's an interesting look, isn't it? It's a really interesting look. Yeah. I don't know whether I like it or not, but I don't straight up look at it and go, oh, that's awful. I don't.
You think they deserved it.
It does look like it comes up and open a little bit more than what it would normally. It's interesting. Like the laugh. Cool. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Would you have liked to have seen this in the film or not? Let me know. Hope you have a great day. Take care.